Hey guys, when somebody hops on here, please let me know if you can hear and see me okay. I'm trying to get the comments pulled up. Hey Brianna. Okay. Can you hear and see me okay? I'm going to try to get it pulled up on my phone as well, just in case. I don't like the new Facebook stuff, the way it's set up now. There we go. I don't know if it's going to show me the comments though. Hey guys. Okay, Peggy says I'm good. Thank you so much. Thanks, Marty. Thanks, everybody, for commenting and letting me know. So let's go back and see. Okay, good. I'm just trying to get it pulled up on my phone because it still will not let me get it on my phone. I don't understand that. I just want to make sure I can see comments. I was going to set this in front of me. I don't understand why it won't let me. Didn't have this much problems last week. Let's see if that will do it. I just keep clicking on everything and nothing is the video, even with me right now. When I click on that, I'm not seeing comments. Hey guys, how is everybody's weather? It was horrible last night when I drove home. It is probably the worst it's ever been. The roads weren't really that bad. What was bad was it was kind of like a whiteout. Okay, I clicked on it. Can you guys see that? It's me right there. And I'm clicking on it and it is not showing me the comments. It's just the video. And it's very frustrating. Let's see. There we go. I think I got them, you guys. Good gosh, that was a workout and a half. I don't know what is wrong. Okay, I need to set it back this way so I can see comments. Let me just get my phone propped up there so I can see comments. Oh, Janet said almost every video that she has watched has had comments or issues. Okay, getting back to me last night. It was almost a whiteout. Like I told my husband, I literally thought I was going to have to stop just like in the middle of the road because I couldn't tell where the road even was. I couldn't even see my car, like the front end of my car. I was just like not even giving the car gas. I was just basically creeping along. I was scared. It was, I live out in the country and I told my husband today, I said, that is probably the worst of the roads. And like, we have had like slick ice roads and a lot of snow, but just not being able to see the road was what was so bad. It was kind of scary. Okay, everybody says that they can hear and see me. And I do want to apologize. I'm a little bit frazzled today. The weather last night and that drive home. And then after I got home last night, I had a family member that had to come see me. They were a little bit upset and it was quite an ordeal with them. Some things that they're going through. And I spent the morning talking with them before they left and everything. And I didn't really have time like I like to come down here and get things set up and get my notes written, things I want to tell you guys. I didn't have time to do that today. So I want to apologize if I do seem a little bit frazzled or off. That's probably why. It's hard to watch a loved one go through stuff that you can't seem to help them with. And basically all I can do is pray. And that's what I've been doing. It's a sad situation. Breaks my heart. But if you guys would just say a prayer, God knows everything. And we just need to lift everybody up in prayers. I mean, it never hurts to send prayers up for everybody. Okay, now I don't have notes. I don't know. I was going to try to find my notes from last week, but I don't know what I did with them, so I could kind of go off of them. Not much has changed, you guys. Okay. It's sunny here. Kathy says it's a nice day in Missouri, sunny, going to get in the 50s. I'm jealous of that. It's the sun's shining here, but it's still like we had snow. School was canceled this morning because the roads were so bad. So yeah, it wasn't the greatest thing. But I'm going to go ahead and jump over to the Price Patrol. Oh, you know what, you guys? I did not download the Price Patrol winner, so it's going to show last week's. But I can tell you it was, oh geez, oh peace. Now I can't think of her name. It's funny because Carol Ewing, and I'll show you the Price Patrol thing. Oh no, I did download it. Good. It's Kay Eisenhart, and she won the Dragonfly Garden bundle. And what I was going to say was Carol, that won last week, is my downline. She signed up directly under me. Kay is her sister and signed up under Carol. And when the random comment picker picked her, I just about was floored that how does that even happen? Like in a million gazillion years that they both would win one after the other. And I just think it's so darn funny that it happened that way. And I promise you guys, I do it the honest way. I use that random picker. I just put in the URL and tell it to pick the comments, and it does, and she was the one that won. So that is kind of ironic, I think. So anyway, Kay, you don't have to do anything. I can get your address off of our team group's addresses, but this is what she won, and I will get it in the mail. I just mailed out, if you've ordered from me and you've earned the Make and Take packets and the paper share, those went in the mail yesterday. So next week's drawing is going to be, or Price Patrol is going to be for the Treasures of Life stamp set. I absolutely love this stamp set. And you guys, I have to tell you, I love it so much. You know what I did? I ordered it twice. So this is the second one. So I need to stop doing that because I keep doing duplicates and I don't know how. I keep doing it. I'm not keeping track, evidently, of what I order. So to be entered in the Price Patrol, if you're watching the live or the replay, all you need to do is leave a comment or share the Facebook Live. And it is, I do it every Wednesday at 1, I go live, do my Facebook Lives. And Tuesday night is when I draw the Price Patrol winner. So I always upload this to YouTube. So if it doesn't have the little red live in the corner, that means you're watching the recording. And I even put that in the description that it's the recording. But you can still jump over to my Facebook page. The link is in that description as well. And leave a comment and share the video. And you can be entered in the Price Patrol for next week. Okay. So I'm going to show you really quick my January 2021 host code. If you want to receive my free Make and Take packets and you place an order, just make sure that you use that host code. And there has been some issues with ordering. I do want to address this really quickly. If you shop, I know a lot of my customers shop with not only me, they shop with other demonstrators. I've heard that across the board, that a lot of people shop with different demonstrators. So if you do that and you want to shop with a certain demonstrator, and just say you've been to, X demonstrator's website or Pinterest or whatever, if you click on one of her links, but you think you're shopping with me, the store automatically changes it sometimes to that demonstrator, like because you clicked on that link. So just always make sure, if it's me, if it's another demonstrator, you want to get their credit, just always make sure that you're verifying which demonstrator you're shopping with and who you want to receive that credit. I personally would hate to receive a credit that was needed to go to another demonstrator. If you liked their video and you wanted to make their project or whatever, and you accidentally gave the order to me, I would feel horrible about that. And I know all the demonstrators that I know personally, they would feel the same way. So just always check that. Make sure that you're shopping with who you think you're shopping with. Because that is one of the things, like Pinterest, the links is what it is if you click on a link, like you could be in my online store shopping and go click on another demonstrator's link. And then when you go back to my store, it's probably updated you to the last link you clicked on. So I just wanted to give you guys that information. So when you use that hostess code and you shop with me in my online store, this is what I do every month. I have free Make and Take packets that I give away. So if you spend $25, you earn one. If you spend $35, you earn 2, and if you spend $50, you earn all 3 make and takes. So let me just show you them really quickly. I'm going to try to just go through this stuff really quick this week because it's stuff that I cover every week, but for anybody that might be new and has never watched my Facebook Live, that's why I like to do this every week, just to give that information. And I didn't say at the beginning like I normally do, but my name is Bobbi. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the U.S., and I do my weekly Facebook Lives every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this is how I send them. I package everything up that you need in the packet, and I even put what it is and where you got it from, because just like I said, I know a lot of you shop with more than one demonstrator. So if you spend $35, you earn the second make and take, and this is the little calendar that I include for you to be able to make your little easel stand. So this is one of those little stands that just stands up like that. You can set it on your desk. If you guys see behind me, I have mine on top of my ink holder. And then this is the third one. So if you spend $50, you would earn all 3 make and take packets, okay? And then another perk for being my customer and shopping with me is I have a rewards program. It's called Bobbi Bucks. And what you do is you fill in your orders up here in this top amount. And then at the bottom, once you have this filled in, you get to choose $40 worth of free Stampin' Up! Products. And you just send this to me. And the orders do have to be before tax and shipping and handling. And this has all the little rules over here. They expire and how much you have to spend and all that kind of stuff. So if you're curious, but you can print this off of my website and start tracking your orders. So that way you can earn free product every time you shop with me. And then I also want to show you, I'm just going to do this while I'm here. So this, I have a monthly kit club as well. And it's $35 a month, and once you've been a member for 6 consecutive months, you earn free product bonus of $25. You get to choose what you want, and again, you just let me know what you want. I submit the order, and it comes directly to you. Every month, we make 4 cards. I provide all the cardstock and envelopes for you guys to make those cards. So this is my 4 cards for January, and the deadline to register was yesterday to get this month's projects. If you register today, moving forward, you're going to get what I designed for February. So here is another card. The shirt I have on is going to drive me nuts. The sleeves being down over my hands are just driving me bonkers right now. But it's warm. So this is another card. And this is another card. And then the great thing about this to you guys is you also receive every month in your make and take packet, you're going to receive $20 worth of Stampin' Up! Product that you use to create the projects. I'm just trying to keep everything from falling over. So this is probably my favorite. It's a little tuxedo box. It's got the cute little, and so like the ribbon wasn't included in the $20 worth of product. So I just sent that out of my own stash, and it holds, you know, I just put some cute little hearts in there. So when you add on the bundle every month, I'll send you the cardstock to make the 3D items. If you don't add on the bundle, you still get the PDFs and the videos showing you how to create the projects. I just don't send you the cardstock. I have a private Facebook group, and that's where I post the videos and the PDFs for everybody every month. So I'll add you. I had some people join last week after my Facebook Live, and that's where I added them. And I keep track of when you sign up, and then that's how I know when I'm going to send you after 6 consecutive months, where you fill out the form of what $25 worth of free product you want. And this is a flip top box. I'd never made one of those, so I was very excited to make that and share it with everybody. And then I also, last week, as you guys know, I made this. So I try to use the stamp set as much as I can, so that way it gives you guys ideas. And this last week held the Russell Stover Itty Bitty Hearts. And then I also did 2 cards that I posted on my blog. And I'm getting ready to get these mailed out probably over the weekend or the beginning of next week. I'll be emailing are mailing out everybody's class packets, and it always includes, like I just said, the cardstock. Everything's labeled and all that kind of stuff. Now let me see if there was anything else I wanted to show you. Oh, I did want to show you guys. This is a card that I made and I posted on my YouTube channel. This was the card I made on Monday. I love how this card turned out. I just wanted to make sure you guys were aware of it, so that way you could head over there and take a look. I'm going to go ahead and give you a sneak peek of what's going to post tomorrow. I'm not going to show you what's in it, but this is a cute little box. It's got a cute little belly band, and the little thing that is inside here is adorable, you guys, and I absolutely love this. This will post tomorrow, and I also have the free PDF that will be on my blog. Now, I'm not going into detailed descriptions on these PDFs like I do for my Kit Club members and things like that, just because it takes up so much time. But I did list everything I used, and then the brief description is on the back, and then you can decorate it however you want. So look for that. It will post tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. on my blog. And then I also wanted to mention, because I forgot to mention this last week, the Stampin' Up! Basic White, the Whisper White, have you guys probably all know by now. Thanks, Debbie. That is so sweet. I love doing. Debbie is in my card club, and she said she absolutely loves it. And I'm telling you right now, it's my favorite thing to do. I love going shopping, finding the projects for the little treat holders, the cards, just coming up with the ideas. I've been doing it for a year now, and I am so happy that it's so popular. I've had people join. It just keeps growing, and it just fills my heart with such happiness. So anyway, our Whisper White, the manufacturer had to shut down. The mill had to shut down because of COVID, and so we had to find another company that could make the white cardstock. So now it's called Basic White. And so it's the regular cardstock, the thick, our envelopes, the 12 by 12 paper, all that information. And I'm sure you guys have already seen it, but I did want to make sure to announce that for my customers, okay? So let me go back to my slides really quick and just see if there's anything else I wanted to tell you guys. That is about my card club. Oh yeah, if you want to join and you could get my card club for free, I don't send the packets to my team members, but you do anything I do, most of anything I do, my classes, this Kit Club, all that kind of stuff, I have a private Facebook page for, and all my team member gets the stuff for free. You don't have to pay for anything. You get the video, you get the PDFs, all that kind of stuff on that Facebook page you guys get for free. Okay, so if you want to join, I would love to have you sign up. It would make me so happy because I really want to grow my team as well. So today's project that I'm going to share with you guys is this super cute box. I know that some of you guys really like cards and others really like boxes, but I made this over the weekend. I had a couple of different projects in mind, and I ended up going with this one for my Facebook Live. I'll try to do a card for you guys next week, but I really love doing these super cute treat boxes. And I'll just show you the belly band slides off and it holds, and I got this at Dollar Tree. You guys know Dollar Tree is my favorite store. I got this cute little heart-shaped bath bomb, and it just fits perfect in that box. Just like that. How cute is that, you guys? Now, I do want to tell you too, the PDF, I hope I can find it because it has my measurements on it, and now I've seemed, here it is. Okay, so I do have the PDF on my blog for this as well. I did forget to put on there Memento Tuxedo Black ink, so you will have to add that on there, you guys. I totally spaced it when I did that. Hey, Patricia, better late than never. But again, on the back, it's going to have all the basic measurements that you need, and then you can decorate it however you choose. So I'm going to leave that lay there because I'm going to need that measurement in a minute. So I used the Snail Mail Designer Series paper. This is new in the mini catalog. And you guys have so much stuff over here. I'm glad I have more counter space since I moved my room around. So it does make it nicer doing my Facebook Live. I have my whole counter to the left of me where I can set all the stuff that I use. So, of course, I'm using the Snailed It stamp set. That is so darn cute. And the snail dies. I'm burying some of the stuff I'm going to be needing in a minute. So let me kind of move that back up. I'm going to use, to do my coloring, the light and dark Real Red Stampin' Blends. And then I'm going to use, I think this was Flirty Flamingo. Yes, the light and dark Flirty Flamingo Stampin' Blends. And then I'm using the light and dark Daffodil Delight Stampin' Blends to do my coloring. I have 2 very tiny strips of paper. These are just cut probably about 1/4 of an inch, I'd say. And then I just cut them long. I'll cut them down as I need them. I'm using the Stitched Satin Real Red Ribbon. And then I have this one already pulled off of the twine, so I'm just going to use it to tie at the top. But it's from the Snail Mail Twine Combo Pack, so I'm going to use that. These adorable resin hearts I'm going to be using. And just both of the stamps that I will need. Like I said, I forgot to add the Memento ink. I'm going to use Real Red ink to stamp our sentiment in. And then I'm just going to lay these dies for right now, right off to the side that I'm going to need. So I just have some scrap Whisper White, some scrap Real Red, and a piece of scrap Blushing Bride that I'm going to have to use to do my die cutting with. And then I have 2 pieces of the DSP, and these are cut at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And I guess my strips on my note, it says they're supposed to be cut at 3 inches. So I'm just going to eyeball it when it comes time for me to get to that step. Okay, so there is my base, and it is Blushing Bride, and it's 5.5 by 9. I'm going to grab my Simply scoreboard, and everything's falling out now when I reach to get something. Okay, so we're going to take it on the long inch side, and I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch. I have to pull up those sleeves, you guys. I knew they would bug me. 3.5, 4 3/4, and then again at 7 3/4. And then I'm going to turn it to the short side and score at 1 1/4, and again at 4 1/4. Okay. And then let's go ahead, grab a bone folder, and just burnish our score marks. I moved my computer too. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I moved my computer and I can see the comments pretty good today. I hope that you guys are okay with the way that I have it set up now. I think you get a bigger view of my craft room. And I know I brought a pair of scissors over for paper, and there they are behind my phone. Jessica said she loves my nails. Thank you very much. I'm due to get them done tomorrow. I love them too. I had a little bit of a breakout. I don't know if you can see that there on my finger. And then I had another one here. So I was a little bit concerned about that because I've never had like a reaction or anything. So I called and asked if they had switched their powder or anything like that, and they said no. So I don't know if it's just dry skin. I'm not sure. So on this skinny tab, when you guys score it, you're going to have a skinny tab and then a wider tab. On the skinnier tab, what you need to do is just remove that on both sides. This is going to end up being where we put our adhesive at. So I'm just going to cut away on that score mark, making sure I get rid of that. Just like that. And then along the bottom, or whatever's going to be the top, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to cut these, and I'm just going to wedge them just a little bit, not a whole lot, just a little bit. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this one. And then I'm just going to go in and wedge that. And then cut on this one. And wedge that one. And then I'm just going to flip it and do the exact same thing. So I'm just going to cut that. And then just slightly wedge it right there. And then again on this side. Okay, and then on this one is the final one. And then just wedge that, okay? Let me throw this away. Okay, So then I'm going to grab my silicone mat so that way I don't have to worry about getting any adhesive on my countertop. I'm going to use some Stampin' Silk Plus, and I'm just going to put it right there on that skinny strip. And then if you just fold that over and fold that over, it's just going to match up perfectly, okay? So now this is going to be at the back of my box because I folded it in that direction. So I want this to be the front. So now I'm going to fold in both the tabs, and then I'm going to fold this one over, and I want this one to fold to the back too, so that way everything's going to the back in the right direction. Okay, and then we're just going to fold that, and then I'm just going to take my bone folder and just adhere that, make sure that I'm getting a good grip on that. Now you could put your DSP on first before we sealed it up if you want to. It's not really that big of a deal. It's gonna be okay. You can use Tombow if you want the little extra time it's gonna give you. I'm just gonna use the regular Stampin' Seal and hope for the best. So I'm just gonna layer that on there like that. And then I can just put my hand in there to kind of rub it down, make sure I'm getting it good. And then the same thing with this one. Okay, now for right now, I'm just going to move the box out of the way and we'll do some of the stamping. So for the little Whisper White, I'm just going to use the little call out framelit to die cut that out, and then I'll stamp my greeting on that. So I'm just going to use the Memento ink and stamp up our little snail. And then what else do I need to stamp? Is that it? I think that's it, guys. So we'll stamp that, and then I can die cut that out. I'm trying to move stuff that I'm not going to need anymore out of my way. So we'll die cut that out with that. And then I have a piece of Blushing Bride. I'm going to die cut out our little background square. And then the Real Red that will cut out the heart. So let me grab my die cutting machine. Today I'm using the big one, because we have a lot to die cut and I want to get it all in there. I honestly probably could have used the mini, but I used it last week, so I thought we'll just use this week, get everything on there. I'm going to trim things down here a little bit, so hopefully I can get more on there. And then definitely going to trim down this piece of Real Red. It is, I don't know what I was thinking with getting such a big piece. Now I'm going to do the snail last and by itself, just so that way I don't have to worry and I can make sure it's lined up and all that kind of stuff. Because all of this, there's no stamped images. I don't have to worry about anything. Okay. And you guys also can, if you want to, leave me a comment and let me know, is the camera at a good angle for you guys? Is it too close? Is it too far away? Let me know what you think about that, because I wasn't sure today when I was trying to do my adjustment on it if I was too close. It's kind of hard if you're not there actually looking at it. Okay, I'm trying to get all my dies together. I feel like I lost a heart. Here it is on the pad. That's normally where it's at. Okay, let's go ahead and line up the snail. Hopefully it won't move. The die won't move. That looks like it's lined up pretty well. Unless I mess it up, we should be good. Let's see how that turned out. Hopefully okay. Pretty good. Okay, let's move this out of my way. And we'll start our coloring. So I used the, like I said, I used the Flirty Flamingo. I'm going to start with the light, and I'm just going to grab a scrap piece of paper just in case I kind of go off on a tangent or something and color on my countertop. So I just colored everything on the snails, this part of the body in the light Flirty Flamingo. And this is really hard to do, you guys. This is hard to talk and color and stay within the lines. Or at least it is for me, I will tell you. And try not to get my head in the way of the camera. There's a lot going on right now, you guys. Okay. So, that's what I did for that. Okay, somebody said it was a little close for the Big Boss machine, otherwise good setting for cards. I know, and I can't adjust it without jiggling you guys a whole bunch when I bring that in. So I'd rather just be kind of close on that and at a good angle for you guys to see when I'm doing the coloring. So now for the, I'm not sure what that technical term is for that body, but I am using, or part of the body, I'm going to use the dark real red, and you can use either end. If you're really careful, you could use the bigger end. I'm living life on the edge right now, and that's the end I'm using. Hopefully I won't go in those other pieces, because like I just did, I'm going to switch, you guys, because I have to color those yellow. So I'm going to switch to the tinier end, so maybe I'll have better luck with not messing any more of those up. When you're not trying to speed color and you can take your time, you can have much more control and not have to worry. But I know you guys have a life, and a lot of you are on your lunch hour and you don't want to spend your whole afternoon with me for several hours. So let's get this colored. Okay, and then I just went in between each one just like this. Try to slow down when I get over there to those lines, so that way I don't mess up and bleed. Whoops, I about did it right there, you guys. Did you see that? Okay. Surprised my dogs aren't barking right now. I'm going to fill that in a little bit. We have one little Yorkie that has seizures, and when he started having seizures, we let him sleep with us now, just so we could be with him if he ever had a seizure. You know, hopefully he would wake us up. And he's kind of my dog. Like, he favors me out of all the dogs in that we have. Me and him are just like really close. And the other night I went to bed, and it was the sweetest thing ever. He just like kind of laid his head over on my foot and was sleeping, and I wanted my camera so bad so I could take a picture, but I knew if I got up, I'd wake him up, and then that opportunity would have passed. So, okay, I am going to color the bottom present in the light Daffodil Delight, and then I'm going to color the top one in the light Flirty Flamingo. Oops, and I want that smaller end. Okay, just like that. How cute. Hey, Nancy. I can move that out of the way. And now I'm just going to place a few Stampin' Dimensionals on the back. Just like that. Let's go ahead and bring in the box. I'm going to, well, actually, let's stamp our little sentiment. Just make sure we have it turned right. And I'm going to use Real Red ink for that. Just going to ink it up. And then I'm just going to stamp hello. Oh, and I rocked it. Let's flip it over. Nobody will ever know. Don't rock. There you go. I love this font too, you guys. That's why we have two sides of cardstock, you guys, for mistakes. I knew I pushed a little bit too hard. Okay, so for this, then, I am going to pop this up on dimensionals as well. So I'm just going to put, I'm not going to break my box there. I have another cute, super cute box that I made you guys for Valentine's Day, featuring the Kangaroo and Company. bundle, and that will probably be my video for Monday or Thursday of next week. I probably won't do it for my Facebook Live because I've done 2 boxes now, so I would like to kind of do a card. Okay, let's make sure that's the back. This is my front, so I'm just going to center this on here like that. Now these 2 teeny tiny strips that I used from the DSP, I said I cut them at 3 inches. I am going to... Ooh, I'm about to lose one of my hearts. I keep losing those hearts. Hold on a minute, guys. I dropped one on the floor. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on here on my stamp and trimmer. And I'm just going to go just a little bit beyond, maybe 3.5. Because I want them to be wider than what the box is. Something kind of like it is. So I'm not going to cut too much off of them. But I'm just going to cut at an angle, at an angle, at an angle, at an angle. This just didn't have any rhyme or reason. I just cut it to cut it because I wanted to. Okay, let's grab my silicone mat again. And then we need to put a little bit of adhesive just basically in the middle. Don't put it on the ends because your ends are going to come out from the box. And then I just kind of put them down low and just kind of angled them. I mean, like I just said, really no rhyme or no reason. It was just decoration for the back. And then we'll take our dimensionals off the back of the snail. Oh, I do know something that I want to share with you guys too before we go. So let me put it over here so it will be right in front and center so I don't forget. So we're just going to put that there. I'm going to put just 1 dimensional on the back. You could put more. Oh, I doubled it up. Oh, let's just get rid of that one. Okay, I'm just going to put 2 because it is a little bit wider. And then we're just going to put this right there at the top. And then we'll grab the 2 hearts that I die cut out and a mini Stampin' Dimensional goes right in the center of each one of those. Hey, Carol. Carol, I mailed out your price patrol yesterday, and I don't know if you probably missed it because this is the first time I've seen you join us right now. But your sister, Kay, won last week's prize patrol. So isn't that so funny? It must be your guys' lucky month. And for my team members. I think that is just so funny. So hopefully next week I won't pick a team member. You guys are going to think that I'm rigging the election. Okay, now I can't find my cute little... If you guys see it, yeah, there they are right there. Couldn't find my little resin hearts that I want to use. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to put 1 white one. If I can get it off the paper. Oh, there goes the sticky, so we'll just leave that one. So I put 1 white one right there at the top. And I'm going to put 1 red one down at the bottom. And I like to turn them so they're not going in the same direction. And then I put 1 on this side. And you could put these guys anywhere you want to. And don't forget, if you're just joining, you can head over to my blog and download the free PDF to give you all the exact measurements. So let's go ahead and I put the heart in there. I'm closing this up. Make sure this flap is going towards the back, okay? And then I'm going to take my satin ribbon and I'm just going to pull it up around the box. And I'm not going to waste it, so I want to get... I have to tie it in a knot, so I do want a little bit more than what I'm going to need. So I am going to pull it back, I think, a little bit and do... This is the roughest part for me, you guys. I struggle with this. I don't have that much of a problem when I'm doing it by myself, but every time I try to do a video or do it live, this is very hard to try to hold everything together, because I can use my stomach when it's just me to help hold everything in place, but for you guys to be able to see it, I have to keep it right here under the camera, and so it just kind of makes it really hard. So I'm just going to pull that as tight as I can without messing up my box. Trying to keep my thumb there so it doesn't move, and then it moved, but it's still good. Okay, and then let's pull these up and re-trim them to about there. You don't want them super long. I might even trim them. No, I think I'm going to leave it like that. I think that looks good. Then this is where you'll cut one of each, the white and the pink of the twine, and then just wrap it around. Let me see. I'm going to try to leave the same amount, because this one we are going to make a bow, hopefully. And then just pull that up like that. Tie your bow, and then of course we will trim these down once we get the size of the bow that we want. So let's just kind of pull and pull on that one, and I think that looks super cute. So now let's just trim each one of these. Try to make them about the same length, just like that. Okay guys, I think I'm done. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I love this box. I think this box is so cute. And you could trim these down a little bit more at the top if they're longer than what you want. But I think it's cute. I love how this box turned out. So the last thing before I switch the camera back is I wanted to show you guys. If you have never heard of Paper Pumpkin, this is a paid subscription. You get this in the mail every month, and it Stampin' Up! Mails them out at on the 10th. And inside, I just opened mine last night. I didn't take anything out. But in this month's kit, you get this adorable black ribbon, and it's like the skinnier. Let me see if I can get this off here without ripping. So it's a tinier ribbon. It feels very nice. It's not stiff at all either. It feels like it's going to make some super easy bows. And we've got a Poppy Parade ink spot. So the first one that you ever order on Paper Pumpkin, you get your block, but on the rest of them, you'll just get your ink. You won't get a block. It's got this stamp set. I'm going to try to start showing you guys alternatives to other things that you can make with this. And inside each one, it will tell you. Now I don't know what I did with mine, you guys. I got the boxes, but I cannot remember. This month they had an optional add-on where you could add on the boxes. And they are super cute. I wished I could find them. They're not popping out. Hold on just a second. Let me see. So this was the add-on. You could add on the Sending the Hearts add-on. And you've got in here like the little labels for the background. The little snail is already stamped for you. Let's go ahead and open it. I hope nobody that I work with is on here. But I'm going to put mine together, and I am going to put treats in it for Valentine's Day and just take them in the break room and leave them for my coworkers. I think that would be super cute. They know what I do, and they love, like at Christmas and Thanksgiving, I make cute little treat bag boxes and bags and put stuff in it, and they absolutely love it. So you get the little sticker sheets. They're not sticky. I mean, you'd have to put your adhesive on there. And then you get the little labels in the background. And then look how cute these little boxes are. And they already have the little design of the polka dots there. And then you can just fill them full of treats. I can't remember how many boxes came in this. It looks like quite a few. Look at that. I would say there's at least 20 in here probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe more than that. I don't see it on the outside. It usually tells you. This just says one kit, but it doesn't tell you how many boxes you actually get. I thought it was 10, but by looking at that, it looks like it's more than 10. So, and then when you open it up, it always has this nice little paper. And then inside, and after this live, I will go and edit the description on the Facebook Live. I upload it to YouTube, and then I edit the description and put the link, so that way if you want to join my kit club, if you want to sign up for Paper Pumpkin, I will have all my links at the top for you, so it'll just be real easy for you to click on that. So this is the kit then, and then here are the instructions. So it'll show you a picture of the cards, and then it shows you inside what to do and how to put everything together. And you even get a pack of dimensionals in this one. You get the envelopes, you get the little cutouts, the images are already stamped, and then this is the card bases. So how cute are these card bases? I love this month's kit. It is very cute. And then you have the word love, and then you have the little scalloped edges, and then more adhesive. It's just great if you want quick and easy. You want the hard work done for you. And I want to say it's $19.95 a month. I can't remember now, you guys. Isn't that awful? But I believe it's $19.95 a month. And it will come, you have to sign up, just like with my kit club. It's an ongoing club, but they have a deadline every month of the 10th that you have to sign up for if you want that kit for that month. Thanks, Marty. I don't think the add-on is still available. If you are a kit club member, usually if they have extras, they'll at the end of the promotional period, they will let you purchase what they have extra of. But I'm not sure if they have any this month. I have not checked. I just got my Paper Pumpkin last night when I got home. My husband had it on the table for me. I cut it open just so it would be easy for me to share with you guys today, because I knew I wanted to show you the contents. So I'll be working on projects for that for you guys. So does anybody have any questions for me? Make sure, please, that you comment and share the video, even if you watch the replay, and that is how you will be entered in next week's drawing for my Price Patrol. And if there is not any questions, I'm going to go. I will see you guys next Wednesday right here at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, guys, thanks so much for stamping with me today. I really appreciate it.